Hello, thank you for joining me here on my YouTube journey, POV, female comedian, behind the scenes of me, basically. This next episode, do you want to hear something really exciting? Somebody managed to corrupt/delete all their files from November to December. Most of them, all gone, wiped. So where we left you in the previous episode, where I just did a tour with Jen, what you missed out on is me deciding to move to Austin, moving to Austin, coming out here, moving into an unfurnished place that was completely empty and bare. And what's really annoying is that you're not going to appreciate the amount of effort and time it took into single-handedly building and putting in everything and using Facebook Marketplace and office furniture to decorate my home. So the next scenes you're about to see, I just would like a nod to like, oh, that furniture looks nice. And at least now it kind of brings us more up to date. Slight warning, this is quite a sad sack episode. So if you're not into sad sack, I would wait for the next one, okay? But this one's it's the reality, mate. The reality of being an artist, which I know you lot don't want to see. You only want to see the fun bit. I know, I'm sorry. I keep not giving you what you want. But if you'd like to give me what I want, sign up to my Patreon channel, patreon.com/LouiseOverland. More of that the next episode. What? I've jumped ahead in seasons. It's crazy. And then that can help me actually pay somebody to film it, so you don't get all the half head shots and chin shots. I look really attractive in all the videos, by the way. I have noticed that. Really attractive. I really like that I'm so real. So real. Anyway, enjoy this episode. And thank you for being here. Like and subscribe for more. Okay, bye. Let me show you. So here's the kitchen now. Nice and tidy. Put up a photo of Bay, my little sister. And move things around. So this is going to be my living room area now. I'm going to get a cushion cover. Got this big rug. Moved the bed throw to here. Set up a laptop there. And this is going to be my office space. I really like it. And sausages here. Hi, baby. And look, this is all nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. Enjoy. And I'm so excited because it's time to open the advent calendars. Today's the 1st of December. Yes, look at this. Harvey Nichols, yes baby, yes baby. And then this one from Flannels. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh! What? That's how they do it? That's rubbish. So you see it all? Oh, what? Oh, I prefer this one. Relax. So, I saw something very interesting in my mailbox earlier. Should we have a little look-a-dee-doo? Look. Yes! Benny, this way. Inside. I have a social security card. I have a social security number. Woohoo! We are on our way to Cold Town. 5 people for tonight. Gonna do the shoe. Gonna slow it right down and add some lines about Jesus being in therapy, because that's really funny and I really like it. So we're gonna do that. And we're going to slow it right down, and we're going to miss the beginning. So we're going to miss the middle and just do the beginning again and do it like that, because that actually really works for me. That was really helpful, and especially if there's a little audience in. tomorrow I've got a meeting with a friend of mine back in the UK who has spoken to a channel that might be interested in a one-off documentary. Whether that happens or not, I'm not getting my hopes up. But what I'd like to do is film the documentary of this behind the scenes of what I'm trying to achieve. Today, Bachelorette Bingo is on sale. I didn't realise that I fucking spelled Prosecco wrong on all the posters. So good one, Louisa. So that's this Saturday and we're going to make it free. I want to get 100 people in, that's the goal. And we'll take it from there. So we will take it from there. We'll try it. I've gone very casual today, I'm not dressed up at all. I can't be fucked. I want to be casual, I want to be relaxed. I want to put no pressure on myself. So that's what we're doing. Hi guys, I'm Louisa. I am a comedian from London in the UK and I've been doing comedy since I started when I was about 2005 and then I started properly in 2008 and I've been going for a very, very long time in the UK. I'd say I'm quite established there, but I'm over it. I'm over the UK. And my shows are predominantly for very female heavy audiences. Always have been for a long time. I started with a show called What Beyonce Do, Am I Right Ladies? Politics, Bitches and God is a Woman. And then a show called Bitter. And it's all mainly for heavy female audiences. And I don't think they're catered to properly in the UK. It's starting to come through now, but whatever. And early this year I got invited out to South by, which is a comedy festival in Texas. And I was terrified of coming to Texas because it's a very politically heavy state and they've got some of the most strictest abortion laws in the country. But I found myself in Austin, and Austin, what they call it is they call it like a blueberry and an apple pie, or the other way around, one of those. So they call it like, basically it's a very liberal state and a very, very red state. And I came and I had a Sunday slot, so I thought rather than doing a stand-up show, why don't I do a show I've been working on called God is a Woman the Musical, which is a story all about Mary Magdalene, how she was written out of history and slut-shamed throughout her whole life, throughout generations. It's all about her. And I did it in Austin a couple of times and the audiences loved it, and I thought this would be a really cool show to develop here. And I moved here 2.5 weeks ago, just after President Trump has been announced. I've come to Austin, Texas to do a show called God is a Woman the Musical. I've sold my car, put my shit in storage, and this is show number 6, and I have sold 5 tickets. To give you an idea, in the UK last year on tour, my last tour I sold about 4,000 ticket sales, which I did independently. I'm an independent artist. I'm not, I manage myself. And now I'm playing 5. So we're starting again. Why am I doing this? I don't fucking know. But we are. And I brought my dog Bernie with me. So yeah.
How has it been so far?
It's been really challenging this time around moving here. I moved into an unfurnished apartment. I've got it for a few months whilst the weather is cold because it gets ridiculously hot in the summer. It's really hard to build. It's really hard to get bums on seats. And this is what you call a concept show, so it's like it's an idea. But for me, it's like the Female Book of Mormon. It's brilliant. Like, it's going to be on Broadway. Like, I believe in the show so much. I've sold everything to make it happen, even if it's starting with 5 people. But it's really hard on a day-to-day basis to. The reality of what I've done is huge, and I don't come from money, so there's nowhere to fall back on. Like, I've just sold everything and going for it, and I've got to make it work. But it's challenging, it's hard, yeah.
How is it adapting to being in Texas?
It's really weird because America's so much of our entertainment is American. You kind of think it feels very familiar, like you know them, but actually there's such a culture shock anyway. So even though they speak the same language, there's so many things that don't translate. So often I found myself being like, why is everyone a dick? And then you're like, oh no, you all think I'm a dick because no one's understanding me and I'm not understanding them, even though we're both speaking Queen's English apparently. So it's a struggle. That's really hard, and also it's very superficial. So a lot of things are very superficial here. So like everyone's like, "Hi, how are you? You're welcome here, as long as you're not black." Like it's very much like, "Oh wow, okay, ooh, it's right there underneath." So yeah.
What are you missing the most right now?
Say again?
What are you missing the most right now?
I'm not missing audiences is what I'm missing. That's what I miss, audiences. I just need, if I can get bums on seats, the show will fly. but I'm playing to like single figures. And in Edinburgh, for an Edinburgh Festival, about 15 years in a row, and Edinburgh less than 10, you would have pulled it, and here it goes ahead. So like, I'm putting in the reps. I feel like Rocky. I'm putting in the reps, but it's hard work.
And what are you learning about yourself?
That I just got to keep putting in the reps, keep going. That I just got to keep going. Like, it's uncomfortable, just almost put blinkers on and keep going. Whereas normally I'll be like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I'm like, I'm here now, I have to, and I've got the responsibility of the job, I have to. So, come Bernie, let's go and see if anyone's in yet. These people aren't here to see me, they just come out from class. So don't get excited.
And that's part of like embrace the flaws.
This is the venue. This is my favourite venue. Hello. This is Will, who runs the place. And I've forgotten your name, sorry. What's your name again? Melanie. Melanie, who's my tech. She's very, very sweet. She's done my tech a few times. Will, that's very ambitious with chairs.
That's it. That's all I'm putting out.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get it.
Yeah, me too. How much? Did I manifest this shit? God is a woman. Oh, you're gonna be my sister? I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, you're such a professional now. You know. Yeah, I got my social security number today. So that means I can get a bank account, which is exciting, and I can get my Venmo money out.
We need that. That's huge.
$125. In 3 weeks, $125. Bernie only likes playing to full houses. Bum scratch. Who likes a big bum scratch? Bernie does, Bernie does, Bernie does. Bernie likes a big bum scratch. Bernie does, Bernie does, Bernie does. My Bernie sausage. My Bernie sausage. Oh, my sausage. Oh, my sausage.
That one never should turn off. I don't know why people turn that one off. By the way, this is your last one. 4.
Welcome to the show! Thanks for coming. So listen, here's where it starts. There's only 6 of you. I'm from London, the UK. In the UK, we would pull it. So if it's less than 10, you wouldn't go ahead. But you lot are batshit mental. And you would go ahead with far less crowds. So it's up to you. Would you like to go ahead? Or would you like to go and do something else? It's your call. I'm here.
I would like to.
You're up for it?
Yeah.
Great, okay.
We're all here for a reason.
Right, well thank you. Well thank you so much for coming. It is, it's called God is a Woman the Musical. With the voice of God welcoming our audiences, complimenting each other, complimenting them in real time. It's the voice of God over the tannoy. Wow, look at that shirt. You look handsome. Somebody's been working out. Witty woo! Oh my gosh, look at that man over there. Somebody's serving deliciousness. Hey, welcome. You're all left-handed. Perfect. Exactly how I made you. As we get closer to the beginning, members of the ensemble are sat in the audience and starting to have visions and speaking in tongues. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Just did the show to about 9 people, and they really enjoyed it. And They're going to tell their friends, and hopefully we'll have more people for tomorrow's show at 7:30. It's a late night, it's a 9:30 start, but we didn't start at 9:15. I only just got out now, 11:20. It's hard, like this is hard. Moving to a new country, even when they speak the same language, taking a gamble on the risk of like being like, I believe in something so much that I'm gonna develop it here. Like I really believe in it. Well, that's why I'm here, but it's fucking hard, mate. You know, you're gigging, you're doing gigs with comics that have been going 2-3 years, and you're in a room with them, and they've got no idea about anything you've done or what you do. And you're just listening to conversations and sat there nodding. It's humbling. They were a lovely audience, great chat. Willa's like, you need to get out of that venue. You need a theatre producer to come and see that show. It's very Book of Mormon. I need to IP it, copyright it. Waste of my time. This is such bullshit. I'm not getting helped by anybody. There's no money. I'm spending. I've just seen online that the Clapham Grand are doing a Valentine's show with female comedians followed by a DJ. The venue that I've done my Valentine's show in for many years, who wouldn't have me on a not a weekend because they needed the room to honour their other nights. And they didn't even message or call to say, like, this is a night that I have done for the last 12 years. I don't come from money. I put on that night because I believe in my shows and I believe in my audiences and I believe they deserve a good night. And I'm so exhausted by comedy for women being seen as a niche or a side project. And it's hurtful. It's really fucking hurtful. And I like that venue. I like the team there. But it still doesn't mean that it doesn't kick in the teeth when you're like, that's my baby. And you didn't even call. Like, you didn't even message to say anything about it. You just go ahead, put it on, what? Just think I won't notice. It's more than a night. That's like my legacy, that show, that Valentine's show. It's been the best night of my life. It continues to be frustrating that you pour your heart and soul into everything to come up with something original and unique, and it gets dismissed and criticised and not taken seriously. And then years later it becomes part of the mainstream and everybody starts doing it, and then it's okay. That's hurtful. I just finished the script. I'm so late. It's 2 minutes to 8. You came! I can't believe you came! Thank you so much for coming, you legend. I'm so late. My printer's broken. I forgot the script and Bernie's not here. Bernie's normally here. Hey, love. I'm Louise. I'm doing the show at 8 o'clock. Hi, love.
Yeah, you're in the cabaret.
Oh, sweet. How many have I got on for tonight? How many have I got in? 16, amazing. Are people here yet, or?
Some people, definitely.
Can I go in and is anybody to come with me to come set up, or?
I think you should be good to go.
Is someone in there?
Yeah, Eva's behind the...
Oh, sweet, thank you.
So yeah, everybody, yeah.
Hey, come on. What? What's happening?
Oh, no.
Who's coming in?
No, fine. I don't want to know. You do your...
There's something happening.
No, it was, I was supposed to do a shout about...
But you're literally right there, so come here.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Make some noise for the class who did an incredible job, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Just to let you know, we are running late, and you're running late for me, because it's my show that's next. My name is Louisa. I am a comedian from London. I've been doing comedy for 19 years. So if you stay at it, you can also end up exactly in this room 19 years later. 19 years later, follow your dreams. If you'd like, I would love you to come and see my show. I'm about to do a show. I would love you to stay. It's a work in progress show. I'm developing it for off-Broadway. I've sold all my belongings. I've sold my car. I've sold everything I have. I moved to Austin 3 weeks ago to develop this show. I've sold... we've sold a few tickets. We're running late. I really want a crowd. It's a show all about Mary Magdalene. I know you think, there's more to it than that. If you've seen the Book of Mormon, anyone seen the Book of Mormon? It's the female Book of Mormon. I would love for you to stay. Stay for free. You don't have to buy tickets. You can stay as my guest because you watch this. If you'd like to stay, please stay. Thank you for letting me do a shout out. In the meantime, make some noise for every one of these motherfuckers who do it. Took 90 minutes. Just under 90. Reading it from the script, which is good. Needs work. Needs so much work. Needs a cast. Needs work. We did it. Had a big crowd in. Probably had about 20 in. Very cool. I've had this idea of trying to build community here, even though it's really, it's challenging. It's really fucking hard. I've sold 12 tickets. Oh, come on. 12 tickets for the bingo, for the musical tonight. And I thought, how could I try and get gigs here and make connections with people? And I thought, what if I get other comedians to play the parts? So they play the parts, and then every week it's a different comic. Like, that could be really cool to have like a lineup of different comics where they play the same part every week. Like, that could be really fun. But they have to treat it with respect, like, because it's my baby. And I did a shout out, didn't get much luck. So I reached out to the theatre and I've asked improvisers. And I managed to hire an assistant for 4 hours a week, and she was lovely. And she was like, I think you'll have more luck with improvisers. They'll be there to support, they'll be there to help, they'll be help to make it work. So I've got 5 girls coming today. 4 of them are improvisers, one of them is a super fan. Don't ask. To do a read through. I don't know how it's going to work. I printed off 5 copies of the script. It cost me $100. I've sold 2 tickets for the bingo this Tuesday. I told you about applying for that gig where I applied. I wrote to a club several times and said, oh, can I get on? And I smashed it before last time I was there during the festival. And they didn't reply, so I said, oh, what do I need to do to get a set? And they replied and said, we've received all of your messages and we will reach out to you if we want to book you here. Charming. And then I spoke to a friend of mine. She's like, the issue is in Austin is these comics that haven't been going for years. They're suddenly well known. They're suddenly got TikTok following. They think they're famous. It's going to last forever. And it's comics that are running the social media accounts of these clubs. So she was like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was this young female comic running that account who kind of gatekeeps who she gets in. Because it was a bitchy reply. It was so unprofessional as a reply. And that's what you're dealing with. A level of unprofessionalism that's like gross. But as much as I hate it and want to cry every day, I am not leaving until I fucking conquer these fuckers, because fuck you cuntbags. That's all. Come on, let's go. It was fucking great. And I'm too stressed. I need to exercise. I built IKEA furniture today by myself. This is why I think people have relationships, to have somebody to build furniture with. It's fine. Yeah, these are sad sack updates. I don't know what else to share. I could share nothing, or I could share the reality of what's happening and share all of it. And so I'm only getting off the road like a good girl. So yeah, I'd love your love and support. Just send me good vibes, please. Just send me good vibes. Just good vibes. Okay, this is just like, in the grand scheme of things, it should be easy. It's just, it's not. It's not. But what's not easy is the emotional part. Shows are easy. So, I have not been doing many videos lately because, to be honest with you, I've been finding this really difficult and overwhelming, and I feel like a massive failure. Even though I know what I'm doing is really hard, it still feels disheartening. I've had to pull the bingo today because I sold 4 tickets. my musical I'm playing to 9 people, 7 tonight. I finished the script, I'm really happy with it. I did the read through, definitely not doing the read through, definitely not doing it with the cast, definitely doing it as a solo show. It's going to be about 90 minutes, it's going to be very long today, but I'm going to do it. The theatre co-producer said she'll come watch it tonight, so I don't want to get my hopes up because whatever. My friend is sending me videos about a comedian who's moved from the UK to the US, who's making six figures writing. She's like, you should do that. And I'm like, I mean, we are trying, mate. And maybe it's my rejecting myself. I don't know why I'm not thriving. I don't know what more I can be doing or what I can be doing differently. Like, I'm already trying as much as I can. Like, I already feel like I'm giving it as much as I can. There's nowhere to go back to. I'm here. How can I be a success? How can I fend for myself here? How can I look after myself here? How can I thrive here? There's got to be a way. And my friends keep saying, you need to give it more time. You're not giving it enough time. How much time do you need to give it? Like, genuinely. How much time? The stalker that I have sent me maybe 20 emails yesterday. Horrible emails. Has been reported to the police, they're not doing anything. Yeah. Hello. The final show that I've got booked in Austin at Cold Town Theatre. It is Monday the 23rd of December 2024.
Christmas Eve Eve.
Christmas Eve. I am here with you, Asha, my sister. Say hi, Asha. And I've pre-sold 26 tickets, which is the most I've ever pre-sold, which I'm delighted about. And I don't know why I feel defeated or deflated, because I'm like, oh, it's taking so much work to get here and there's no other shows booked in. Hopefully 26 people will show up. Hopefully we can just try and enjoy ourselves today. Hopefully it'll be good. It looks dead. It looks absolutely dead. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Relieved that went so well. We had about 30 in and I had an interval. Interval really worked. Interval definitely helped. Doing an interval again, even though it was strange for me to do an interval. Asha ended up being Mary, which she was
awful.
fabulous at.
Horrible.
It was so good.
Hated it.
And yeah, smashed it. They loved it. Got a standing ovation. Loved it. Very happy with that last one. Celebrating with a mini bottle of champagne. I've just done something which I think is important. I had a gig tonight and I thought it was a 10-minute set, and turns out it's a gong show, and as such I have cancelled it. For a long time I used to always think like, you have to say yes to everything, and actually you don't. I don't want to do a gong show. I never liked doing them when I first started out. I don't do well in gong shows. And there's this idea that I've grown up with that you have to push yourself and have to put yourself through everything to get anywhere. And I'm like, you're living in a foreign country having Christmas alone because you pursued comedy. You literally have been playing a solo show to 5 people with a one-woman musical and you can't sing or play music. I think you're challenging yourself enough, mate. I think it's okay to say no. So that's what I've done. I've said no. Good morning. I went to watch some stand-up last night in the last few days here in Austin, and I almost wish I didn't, because you go, fuck me, how am I going to survive or thrive here? I've got no idea, but we're trying, bro, we're trying. I also don't know how people have been laughing at my shit when I've been watching what I've been watching, and I'm like, oh, I almost wish I didn't see it. And I hate watching comedy at the best of times, but I thought, observe, just go and watch, see what's happening. Comedians are treated like rock stars here. There's some comics that are treated like absolute rock stars here. Like, it's fucking wild to watch. And comedy is booming. Like, I've been to some clubs recently where they're rammed and it's booming. But a lot of the acts I've seen have been doing jokes that are just horrific. Like, it's it's actually just hate crimes, I think. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I hear there's some British comics yesterday, and they had like a bingo card, and here are some of the words that we have heard nearly every other act say. The F word that rhymes with maggot, the R word that rhymes with leotard, the N word, obviously, and then several comedians have done jokes about kids with Down syndrome, and they're not making them the hero, they're not punching up, they're punching down, and they're mocking them, and it's so uncomfortable to watch. And what's been wild is that loads of comics seem to be doing it now. They all seem to be mentioning Down's kids for some reason at this point, and the crowd are cheering. Like, the crowd are literally cheering and clapping and going along with it, and I don't get it. Like, I can't work it out. I don't understand it. I don't like it. I don't want to be part of it. And you can't help but think that if you're new here as a comedian and you watch that, you're going to try and do those kind of jokes because you're like, oh, that's what you need, like, that's what I need to do to be funny. And how do new comics then find their own way? And I'm somebody that's established and does my own thing. I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna, like, if you're not gonna, what? I am so aware that I don't post much of the actual comedy work that I do, and more behind the scenes and the frustrations of the actual comedy work rather than the comedy work. I know that's what you want to see, I'm sure. It's not what I want to give you, so I don't. And I don't know, guys, I don't know. I'm just a lady walking by herself in Austin, walking home, just trying to seek adventure. That's what we should all have, is adventure. I think the biggest problem I have with people that I meet is those that don't seek adventure. Get out there. Go live your life, mate. Get out of the place that you were born and raised in. Go see what's out there. Get an education. I think the issue with America is that everything's so comfortable. Get uncomfortable. Get out of your own fucking postcode. Get out of somewhere where people love you and get you. Move somewhere else where nobody loves you, nobody gets you. Move there. Fucking do funny there.